Good morning, YouTube. Losing Louie here, and I have pulled out my collection of Morgan silver dollars. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you something that you have never seen before because it only existed, it only came into existence a couple days ago. So hold on for that, but before we do, so this is my Morgan collection. It is incomplete, and I try to add to it whenever I can. I do collect generally the MS-64s. It's unusual that I would have a series of 65s, but I do. So here are some of those in some of the more common years. I purchased these hoping to flip them, but didn't work out that way, so I wound up keeping them. Beautiful, beautiful coins. It's hard to see the luster of these coins under a lamp. So that is my incomplete set of Morgans, which are really fun to collect. I do like to collect the graded coins these days. I've tried the ungraded coins. My preference is PCGS, and again MS-64 is what I'm shooting for. But if you wanted to collect these Morgans, you could collect them in any grade, and I think it would be worth doing. What I've pulled out here are my Carson Cities, because this video is about the Carson Cities, and here they are, starting with 1882. I have two of the 82s. These are gorgeous coins. These are ungraded. Here's 1883, 1884, and flipping up to 1890. That's my full collection, just to show that they are all Carson Cities. I'll flip them over. Oopsie. Oh, come on now. I'll do it quickly. And these are all ungraded. As I said, I would recommend you buy the graded Morgans unless you're getting them from a coin dealer that you really trust. If you're buying on eBay, don't even think about buying ungraded Morgans, especially if you're going to pay between $200 and $500 or more for them. But these I did buy ungraded when I was a little newer to collecting from a trusted seller. But I've always had the doubt in my mind, have they been cleaned a little bit maybe? I'm not sure. And I have hesitated to take them to my coin shop because that guy is brutal about pointing out flaws in coins. So again, I do like the graded versions. So there they are. Those are my Carson Cities, and what you're going to see in a minute is the unboxing of this new Morgan. Okay, I'll be back. Well, those Carson Cities are beautiful, and as you can see from the table here, I've identified all of the Carson City Morgans from years 1878 through 1893, with a gap in the middle between 1885 and 1889 where that new set will fit nicely. What we have in the middle column is the mintage, and in the right column is the current value according to USA Coin Book for an MS-65. Now I don't collect MS-65s; they're too pricey for me. I try to get in MS-64, MS-63, or even less if it's a high-value coin. But look at the value of these Morgans, anywhere from $500 all the way up to $312,000. That's an amazing set, and a lot of people collect the Carson Cities, so you could do a lot worse than to collect these in any grade. What we find is mintage does somehow reflect value, influence value, but you might wonder why Carson City in 1881 with only 296,000 minted is only worth $800, but one with 591,000 minted is worth $1,800. So that doesn't follow the typical rule of lower mintage, higher price. Well, the General Services Administration, who is known to have hoarded these Morgans because there just was not demand for them at the time, when they re-released these in the 70s, I believe it was, they did not release them in the proportions that they had been minted. So they may in fact have released more of the 1881s and less of the 1880s, which messed up the historical mintage to value ratios. So you can't really go by mintage. You're just going to have to look at the values in the coin books, and you can look at the PCGS population numbers, etc., to get a better feel. But spectacular values on these Carson cities. However, if you weren't up for buying a $28,000 1879, you can still get the 1882s, the 1883s, the 1884s, and of course this is MS65, which is basically the collector's grade. What did they say? Something like stay alive with 65 or something like that. That's what would have been recommended in the old days to collect. So here are the values, and I'm still working on some of my coins, but I'm really pleased to have that new set, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't see a lot of Morgan videos, so you collectors out there that like the Morgans, please contribute. Would love to see your collections. Thanks so much, you guys. Take care. All right, without further ado, here is the unboxing I promised you. This is from Burnsville, Minnesota. Those of you who deal with Govmint probably know that address. And here we go. Promise, it's worth the wait. So out of the blue, about a week ago, I got a call from the sales representative at Govmint, and he said that he had a special offer for Morgan collectors, and that he was down to his last one. They were selling so fast that he was basically begging me to buy one because he knew I collected them, and basically it was the last one. I think he said there were 500 or 600 in this run. So, let me get my receipt out of here. But just to tell you what it is quickly, this is the three-piece 1886, 87, and 88 Carson City Morgan Silver Dollar Commemorative NGC Gem Collection. Okay, so what he told me, and I have not even seen a picture of these yet, but what he told me was that they went to the Carson City Mint and commissioned them to use the mints that were used in the 1800s for the original Carson cities. So what these are the lost Morgans. So they use the original minting equipment from the 1800s to recreate the three missing years from the set, which I pointed out there was a hiatus in printing the Carsons. So that's what these are. And I forget how many there are. I think he said there's 500 or 600. A professional numismatic and avid coin collector, I always lamented the missing Carson Morgan dollars that should have been minted from 1886 to 1888. Even though Morgans were struck for those dates in Philadelphia, New Orleans, and San Francisco, none were minted in Carson City until now. The three missing Morgans are here for you today. Each is the exact size and weight of all Carson City Morgans. They are in .999 silver, not .9. They are struck from the genuine Comstock lode and Nevada silver. Each was struck by historic coin press number 1 at the Carson City Mint. All right, so let's see what the mintage is. Oh, blast! I'm not seeing how many there are. Let's see if we can figure it out. But here they are. You've waited long enough for this. I have not seen them either, as I said. Okay. All right, so there is the case, and let's see what we got here. Oh, oh my gosh, look at those. So I told you it'd be worth it, and here they are. If I can post any more information about these, I will. Sorry, I'm just not as informed as I should be since this came about so quickly. Let me see if I can pull one out and show you the back. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. Bye for now.